Welcome back. Today we'll be looking at Nevada State Historical Markers numbers 196 through 200. So let's go ahead and start in Carson City, shall we? Located at 600 North Carson Street is the Nevada State Museum and the first marker in today's series. So let's go ahead and take a look at marker number 196, the United States Mint, Carson City, Nevada. The United States Mint, Carson City, Nevada. The original Carson City building is a former balanced sandstone block edifice, 2 stories high with a centrally located cupola. The sandstone blocks were quarried at the Nevada State Prison. On March 3, 1862, Congress passed a bill establishing a branch mint in the territory of Nevada. The output of the Comstock lode, coupled with the high bullion transportation costs of San Francisco, proved the necessity of a branch in Nevada. From its opening in 1870 to the closing of the coin operations in 1893, coinage amounted to $49,274,434.30. Nevada State Historical Marker number 196. Let's turn around and travel back to Las Vegas now. We will need to follow the I-15 south and get off at exit 19 for College Drive. Nearby is Mission Park and our next marker, marker number 197, Arrowhead Trail II. Arrowhead Trail, Henderson. The name Arrowhead Trail likely originated from the former San Pedro, Los Angeles, and Salt Lake Railroad logo in Arrowhead. Prior to 1850, New Mexican trading caravans from Santa Fe en route to Los Angeles used this segment of the Old Spanish Trail. Heading south along this trail towards Bishop Mountain, travelers turned through El Dorado Pass and continued to Nelson, Searchlight, Nipton, Wheaton Springs, and on to San Bernardino. This section of the trail was popular as an early automobile road, 1916-1924, connecting Salt Lake City and Los Angeles. Local communities along the route promoted its construction and tourism possibilities of southern Nevada, including the nearby Valley of Fire, Nevada's first state park. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 197. Turning around again, we will now need to drive back up to Reno. Located about 2 miles south of the junction of State Route 431 and 341 and US 395 alternate is our next marker overlooking Steamboat Hot Springs. So let's take a look at marker number 198, Steamboat Springs. Steamboat Springs. These natural hot springs are notable for their curative qualities. They were nationally acclaimed by President Ulysses S. Grant when he visited them in 1879. Early immigrants so named them because of their puffing and blowing. Located in 1860 by Felix Manette, a hospital with adjacent bathhouses was subsequently added by a Dr. Ellis in 1861-1862. The Comstock mining activities and the coming of the Virginia and Truckee Railroad in 1871 caused Steamboat to become a terminal. Here, materials for the silver mines were transferred to freight wagons for the steep haul to Virginia City. The completion of the tracks abolished the need for a junction, but its resort popularity was to reach its peak with the Bonanza Days. To its fine hotel, commodious dance hall, and elegant bar came the legendary Silver Kings, politicios, gamblers, and news chroniclers, escorting the lovely ladies of stage and opera house. With Baraska, attendance waned, fires destroyed the luxurious buildings, but the therapeutic waters remained, not only for the health seekers, but for conditioning athletes, even producing mineral muds sought by cosmeticians and racehorse owners. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 198. Now, let's travel down to Dayton. Located at 200 Pike Street is the Camel Barn Antique Shop and our next marker, marker number 199, Camels in Dayton. Camels in Dayton. Camels were imported into the United States for military purposes in the mid-1850s. Lieutenant Edward Beale of the U.S. Army tested the animals for possible caravan operations in the deserts of the Southwest. The experiment was not successful and the camels were auctioned off. Some were brought here to haul wood and salt to the mines and mills of the Comstock. They were corralled behind this stone hay barn known as the Leslie Hay Barn. Used extensively between Sacramento and Nevada points for some 10 years, they were later abandoned to fend for themselves. Few were seen after the 1880s. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 199. Our next marker is about 3/10 of a mile away. Located at the end of Main Street is marker number 200, Hall's Station. Hall's Station. Spafford Hall built this station and trading post in the early 1850s to accommodate immigrants bound for California. Hall, who was the first permanent settler, was severely injured in a hunting accident in 1854 and sold the station to one of his employees, James McMarlin, after which it became known as McMarlin Station. Major Ormsby bought the station sometime between 1854 and 1860. The title was still in his name in 1860 when he was killed in the first battle of the Pyramid Lake Indian War. A special niche in Nevada's history is accorded this site as the place where the first recorded dance was held on New Year's Eve, 1853. Exact site destroyed by Borrow Pit. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 200.